All right, so what is flaming and what is engulfing these Hindu-Muslim riots, as it were, and that too in a faraway country like Britain? Wasiq Wasiq is a writer and commentator and a counter-extremist analyst. Lord Rami Ranger is a member of the House of Lords. He'll be joining us. Kuldeep Shekhawat is director at MATV. Wasiq, let me start with you. You've seen what happened yesterday in Smethwick in Birmingham at the Durga Bhavan there. This was a pre-announced program. And suddenly there was a group of about 200, folks who landed up there, started protesting, raising slogans. Why is this coming to bear in the way it has over the last few days? First, the attacks and the sloganeering that we saw in Leicester, and then yesterday in Birmingham.
Well, I think what we need to look at in terms of the analysis, of what's missing in the analysis, is that Islamists are now exploiting freedom of speech, which they very much enjoy in the West, and they're blurring the boundaries between what is acceptable speech and what is hate speech. And what we've seen is that they're able to organize themselves and frame what they're doing as a way of retaliating against a so-called Hindutva RSS threat that they have manufactured against themselves. And to make this point further and to advance it, the UK has not prescribed any Hindu nationalist organization for terrorism, but they have done so with Islamist terrorists. So these guys are now organizing themselves regionally. We know that it broke out in Leicester. It's now traveled all the way over to Birmingham, towards the East Midlands. We know that Islamists from London have come down to support this cause and to frame it into an Islamist versus Hindutva thing. And they're manufacturing something which was necessarily looks like a nationalist issue rather than a religious one. And
but Kuldeep Shekhawat, here's the thing. Many of these people who are protesting, whether on the Hindu side or on the Muslim side, are maybe second or third generation British citizens. Their families may owe allegiance to either India or to Pakistan 2 or 3 generations ago, but they are as British as British can be. What is their sort of grief in all of this? That so much so, look at those pictures from Leicester where this man climbs up in a hoodie. He climbs up on top of the temple there and pulls out the saffron flag that was atop that temple. He's probably never even been to India or been to a temple. I mean, he's probably never even stepped outside the UK. These are not Indian or Pakistani citizens. These are second, third generation British citizens. Why are they getting so riled up, Kuldeep Shekhawat?
Yeah, I can understand. See, there are 2 different aspects to this. One is what happened in Leicester, and the second one is what happened in Birmingham. The Smethwick story is different from the Birmingham story. From Leicester story. Leicester, the issue started with the India-Pakistan match. And then something was served to an Indian on India's national flag. That is where the story flagged off. But then going to a temple, these people coming from Birmingham and then shouting slogans on the streets of Leicester and then making a statement that, oh, they are not scared of Hindus, they are not scared of Hindu community, they are not scared of this, they are not scared of that, and we will teach you a lesson. All this created a lot of tension, and in the end they went on rampage in different houses, which were Hindu houses. So the story in Leicester was because of India-Pakistan clash, cricket match, precisely, which has turned out to be a bit of India-Pakistan story, and it became a Hindu-Muslim story, certainly. Now, what happened in Birmingham, which is Smethwick? In Smethwick, there was a program which was supposed to be run by the temple, and it was a peaceful program. Sadhvi Ritambra was supposed to come there today, and she was supposed to give a statement or speech or whatever you can call it. It was a religious function. She had been traveling to UK for last, I think, around 20 odd years. And she had been here many times. I have personally seen her all around. And she has never given a statement which is anti-Pakistan or anti-Muslim or anti-Islamist, or you can say she has never spoken a word against any other religion, precisely. Still, what the story that has come out from within is that there was a guy, a Congress guy, who He's a Congress supporter, and being a Congress supporter, what he did is he told the Muslims that this lady is coming to UK, and this she has been part of what do you call it as the people who were part of the demolishing squad of the Babri Mosque,
Mm-hmm.
and she is the one. She is being given space in this temple.
Okay.
So some of the Muslim clerics went to the temple and they said, "Are you doing this?" They said, "Yes, we are." So they said, in the name of unity of the community, you should not do this because this lady has got this, blah, blah, blah. This was all spoken, and then it was decided by the temple committee as well that, okay, we will not call her. So they gave a letter to them saying that, okay, we are withdrawing our invitation and she won't come.
Okay.
This was conveyed to Sadhvi Ridamra while she was in US. So Sadhvi Ridamra told them that, okay, in that case, I'm not coming to UK. I'll go straight back to India. Despite this, yesterday, some people from outside of Birmingham, they were not from Birmingham, and they were all from Muslim community. They turned up there in big numbers, and in the end, around 8 o'clock in the evening, it was around 3,000 people who turned up there. And they were shouting slogans, and they were saying Hindu Gaddar, RSS Gaddar, BJP Gaddar, all those kind of different kind of sloganing was happening there in the background. But peacefully, the police was able to handle it, and police was able to disperse them.
No, but